It's official. PG&E rates will be going up next year. The California Public Utilities Commission, the state agency that sets rates for power companies, approved more than $1 billion rate hike for PG&E just this afternoon. So ABC 10's investigative reporter Brandon Rittiman has been monitoring the vote. Brandon, what do customers need to know tonight?
Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The first thing is that it's a big rate hike. Starting on New Year's Day, PG&E power and gas bills will be going up 12 to 13% or $390 more over the course of the next year for a typical PG&E customer, according to the PUC's estimates. PG&E's monopoly territory is home to 17 million people. It's bigger than most states, and they already pay some of the highest rates for power in the nation. Some of them called in before the vote to give the commission a piece of their minds.
You shouldn't raise it at all, period. How do you expect people to live?
PG&E has literally been raping and pillaging the public blind.
Because you're regulating a criminal institution, you can do more to treat it as such.
PG&E customers had to call in because the PUC commissioners approved the higher rates down in El Centro.
Probably the biggest rate case ever.
The meeting was almost a 300-mile drive away from the nearest PG&E power customer.
We know families already struggle to pay their bills, and yet we also know that the grid and the pipelines that serve these same families need upgrades.
Upgrades are what PG&E says it wants much of the rate hike to pay for, but that's not good enough for PG&E customers who've been paying attention. Their power company's been committing crimes. PG&E was convicted of 91 felonies in San Bruno and Butte County for causing disasters that killed scores of people. 84 manslaughter convictions in the Camp Fire, all for cutting maintenance to the point of criminal negligence.
They've been diverting money for years away from safety. And now they're coming back and they're saying we need more money to take care of all of these problems that we created that we didn't cure with the money that you gave us before.
What they're doing is they're running the hell out of their system until it breaks.
Loretta Lynch used to run the California PUC. She says her former agency can't be trusted to force PG&E to actually do the safety work that you're supposed to be paying for.
We pay in the top 10% of all big utilities in the country because PG&E is spending wantonly, recklessly, and negligently. And the PUC is allowing that to happen. And the only people who can fix that are our elected officials.
And Alex, the 5 PUC commissioners, all appointed by Governor Gavin Newsom, voted unanimously today for this rate hike.
And what are the reasons that the commissioners approved this?
Yeah, so essentially they argued it's a fair deal for PG&E customers, balancing the cost to Northern Californians with PG&E's need to make upgrades, and it does need to make them in large part, as you heard, because its system has a backlog of potentially dangerous trees and maintenance problems. PG&E CEO Patty Poppe praised the rate hike, saying in a statement that, quote, "We are committed to being the safe operator that the people of California expect and deserve."
I think a big question a lot of people have, are we going to see more increases?
I would strap in for it. I wish I could say this was the only one, but PG&E does have other ways to get more rates approved by the PUC, and they are expected to be taking more votes on increases in the year ahead.
All right, we'll keep following this, Brandon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.